Gary must have left the key in my backpack on the hike up. But if I had the key, why was the tower unlocked? I don't get why they would just leave all the supplies out and about. These boxes are just everywhere. Someone had to have been
Hey,
in here.
new guy. Hey.
Uh, uh, Lucas, Elliot here. What's up? Is there a fire? What? Wait, you're not Lucas.
I knew that would scare you. And how dare you call me Lucas? Do I sound like a man to you?
Oh, this must be one of the other lookouts that Lucas mentioned. Actually, yes.
Don't make me come over there, new guy.
That was a joke. I was joking. A little.
I guess that was deserved. Anyway, I see you finally made it to your tower. I was starting to get worried you didn't make it.
Yeah, the hike took longer than I'd hoped. Got here really late. I'm here now, I guess.
You talked to Lucas yet?
Yeah. A lot today, actually.
Oh, you're his new best buddy, aren't you?
What? I hardly know the guy. Are you his buddy?
Nope, just met him, same as you.
Oh. For some reason I assumed she was a fire lookout longer than I was. But I guess I'm not the only new person on the force this season then. Does that mean you're also a new lookout?
Yep, first season on the job. And I've heard it's the same for you.
Yeah, everything about this is the first for me.
Well, new guy, I'll make sure to teach and guide when I can help.
But you just said you were new here as well.
Oh my gosh, new guy, learn to take a joke.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, missed the joke.
Man, this is gonna be a long couple months with you on the other end of this line. Ugh.
Okay, hold on now. I do not need to talk to you on here.
Wait! Never mind, I'll put up with your blandness. I think I'll go crazy if the only other voice I hear is Lucas's monotone voice for weeks on end. Say, Lucas never told me your name. I'm Andrea, as you already know.
Well, I'm Elliot, and I'd say it's a pleasure meeting you, but, well.
There you go. There's hope for you after all.
Me and Andrea stayed on the radio for about another 10 minutes. She basically just re-explained everything to me that Lucas had already told me. I just felt too bad to say I already know all this. The conversation finally ended when she said she was going to start making her dinner. I should probably start doing the same soon. But these Nutri-Drain bars aren't exactly sitting too well in my stomach. Gross. Oh, you cannot be serious. I'm just gonna do it grizzly bear style. I'm gonna find a tree. Must be the generator. This thing looks ancient. Pray I never have to use this. So much random stuff down here. The maintenance on this place must really have been ignored. At least I'll have a lot to keep me busy. Ugh, I'm starving. How am I gonna make food with this mess everywhere? I should probably see what supplies are even up here, if I need to bring anything up. decided to stick to something pretty simple for tonight. A can of baked beans with a suspicious amount of dust on them, and some rehydrated strawberry banana porridge. And I'll be honest, once you get past the awful texture, it's actually not that bad.
Elliot, you there?
Elliot here. What's up?
Hey, just checking in. Lucas wanted me to let you know there was a storm coming tonight.
A storm? Maybe my weather report wasn't very accurate.
Yeah, it just kind of popped up on their radars out of nowhere. It's gonna be a doozy by the sound of it.
Is there any prep I should do for the storm?
Well, Lucas told me to make sure I have fuel for the generator down below just in case, and a warm fire going. Besides that, just make sure you don't have anything outside that the rain can ruin. Oh, and make sure to close your window shutters.
Will do, will do. Hey, Andrea, random question, but was your tower unlocked by any chance?
Tower unlocked? What kind of question is that? Are you planning on breaking in?
What? No, I mean when I first got here, my tower was unlocked. Like, the door just swung open, but yet my shed was still locked.
Oh. Well, maybe you were just drowsy and don't remember unlocking it.
No. I definitely was drowsy, but I know for a fact I did not unlock the tower. No, it was unlocked. And my supplies inside, the boxes were just everywhere and unorganized. Things that were supposed to be in boxes were just kind of everywhere, and like some things may even be missing, but I don't know.
Maybe a raccoon?
Doesn't explain the door unlocked. And what? A raccoon climbing up this big tower with a key and unlocking the door?
Well, sorry, Mr. Grumpy Pants. Just trying to help. Look, I'll talk to Lucas and see if they forgot to block the tower after dropping off supplies.
Thank you.
Of course. Just be careful. If those raccoons can climb up a tower and unlock a door with a key, who knows what else they're capable of.
Well, here's the storm you were talking about. I should probably get the fuel.
Alright, well, call me back after.
Call you back?
Well, yeah, nothing else to do during a storm. I could start my puzzle, but I'm not ready for the mental challenge yet.
Understandable. Will do. Elliot out. I really hope the solar doesn't go out. I don't feel like charging my way down here in a storm just to turn the generator on. Huh? Hello? Elliot here. Andrea? Lucas? Hello? Anybody copy? Huh. Strange. The storm, it must be interfering with the signal. Oh shoot, I really don't want to get wet. Oh! Oh, my leg! Oh! Oh. There we go. I'm still so sore. I think I might just hit the hay for the night. But Andrea wanted to talk. I think I'll just tell her we can talk tomorrow. Hey, Andrea. Elliot here. I was thinking I was just gonna go to bed.
There you are. Was starting to think I was gonna have to talk to Lucas instead.
I kind of wish you would. Something wrong with talking to Lucas?
I already told you, his voice is so monotone. I just can't.
Well, I was kind of thinking about going to bed.
Already? It's only 8.
It was a long day for me.
Shh, you'll be fine. Just stay up a little longer. My power went out, so there's nothing due, and I really don't want to go out in the rain to get the generators.
Okay. 1 hour. Then I'm hitting the sack.
Wow, you're easy to convince.
Good night, Andrea.
I'm joking, jeez.
So, what did you want to talk about? Andrea?
I'm thinking, shut up.
You asked to talk, but you don't know what to talk about?
I got it.
Got what?
A topic. So, Elliot, what made you decide to become a fire lookout? Why'd you pick this job? Lucas said this was your first time in a position like this.
Huh? Oh, change of scenery, I guess.
Oh, boring. That's it?
Well, yeah, pretty much. You? That wasn't true at all.
No. This isn't how this is gonna work. I need more than that. Here, I'll ask you again in a bit. You better get thinking and give me a good response if you want to know my reason.
Okay, fine. I'll get thinking. Say, Andrea, did you ever talk to Lucas about my tower being unlocked?
Hmm? Oh, sorry, no, I didn't. I got distracted eating, then storm prepping. But I'll ask him tomorrow, I swear.
Ah, it's okay. I can actually also just radio with myself tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, sorry again. Food is very, well, I like food. A little too much sometimes. Anyway, you ready to spill the beans on why you went for this job?
What? It's only been like 30 seconds since we talked about this.
Yeah, well, you said you're only staying up for an hour, so spill.
Oh, how much do I tell her? I hardly know her, and I'm not sure I'm ready to trauma dump this all on her right now. But I also don't think she's gonna give up. So I'll just skip over a few things and keep it basic. Alright, here we go. For the longest time, I used to hate my job. My old job, of course. Worked at a local one-off like grocery store for a couple months. Asked for raises a couple times and never got it. I realized that that place had no future for me. And I needed to look elsewhere. But I hated change. Well, maybe not as much hated it, but more so just scared of it. Well, I guess I opened the floodgates. So much for keeping it simple.
I see. That's gotta be tough.
It was. But since I didn't want change, I stuck with the job for the longest time. Seeing everyone around me start successful careers or move away and start a family, I became the friend that others skip over when inviting people to a party. I was lonely, but, well,
You stuck with it.
I was never much for an extrovert. So the friends things didn't bother me as much as it would other people. But it still hurt knowing they were choosing to ignore me. Hurt seeing them go off and live good lives. Selfish of me, I know. But, anyway. My mom eventually got sick. And she had to stop working. My dad suddenly had to start taking on a lot of more work to pay for medical and such, so he couldn't be home to watch her too much. So I moved back home, away from my job, and I ended up living with them both for about a year. During that year, I had no income, no friends, no life, only watching my mother. I didn't mind, of course, because, well, I'd do anything for my family. But me and my dad always had a tough relationship. He thought I was a disappointment, and well, he wasn't wrong.
Elliot, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Look what you did, Andrea. It's all coming out now. Maybe this will scare her enough to not bother me so much anymore over the radio. Mm-hmm. And the stress from my mom being sick and him having to pay the bills while I didn't work only made our relationship worse. A year and 7 months, I think, went by before she finally passed. 6 more months than the doctor said she had. She's a tough woman. But after she passed, something was missing. Nothing felt the same anymore. And I know my dad felt the same. We just took it out on each other. We argued so much. And I needed a change. A new life. I applied for so many jobs, including this one, I think. And well, this was the only one that emailed me back. A remote job, surrounded by no one, in nature, sounded perfect to me. So, packed my things and hit the road.
That's. I'm so sorry. I would need to escape too. I'm sorry you had to go through all that.
It's fine. I'm over it all now. My mom passed about 8 months ago now.
Still, at least you were able to overcome it. That shows you're strong.
Yeah, strong.
What did your father think of you leaving, becoming a hermit in the woods up in a tower?
I don't know. He was probably glad to see me go. After I told him about the job, he got weird. He was either super quiet around me, or he was, well, bad. Worse than before. I remember the day I left, he gave me this look. I can tell it was a happy look. Happy I was finally leaving that house. But like you said, I got over it. I've made peace with it all, and I've moved on.
Well, Elliot, I think you win. I don't think I can top that story.
Is that a good or bad thing?
Not sure. Well, the deal's a deal. I had this stereotypical office worker job. You know, the miles-long office building, and all you can see is gray cubicles as far as the eye can see. That was me. My boyfriend was higher up in the company and promised me that if I worked there, he would make sure I got paid well and would be in upper management with him. Yeah, well, that never happened. Didn't even seem like he wanted me to be. Whenever we were at work, he was a totally different person. Eventually, the way he acted at work came home, and the old him I knew was gone like a snap of a finger. Things really just didn't work out from there. We eventually broke things off, and I moved. Worked odd jobs, but eventually saw the listing for this job and took it immediately. After being stuck in an office job with hundreds of others every day, I really needed the alone time being a fire lookout gives you. So that's what I'm doing here now.
Wow. That's still a lot, Andrea. I'm sorry things didn't work out for you and him.
No, it's okay. Like I said, the guy was a total douchebag. It's for the better that we broke things off. Well, would you look at that? 9 p.m. already.
Wait, really? That went fast.
I think I'm gonna hit the hay, Elliot. The sound of the rain really makes me sleepy.
Alright then I'll do the same, I guess.
Well, thanks for talking to me. I'll make sure to talk to Lucas about the door first thing in the morning. Night, newbie.
Thank you, Andrea. Night. I feel like I couldn't see 2 feet in front of me out there. It was so dark. Couldn't even see the ground. Just an endless black void. I won't lie, but staring into it, not knowing what's out there, gives me the chills. Wait a minute. Shoot! Oh, I forgot to put the shutters down! Oh shoot, oh, are any of the windows leaking? Any leaks? Any leaks? Any leaking? Crap, crap, crap. Well, it doesn't look like any water is leaking in. And I really don't want to go out there right now to close them. I think I'll be okay. The windows aren't leaking, so all is well. Elliot? Start the car. And drive. Elliot? Start the car. And drive. Just drive. There I was. Back at the moment I finally left the house. A little bit before I arrived at the tower. This choice was hard, but then I remembered the face Dad made. The face he made towards me. It wasn't hard after seeing that. What was that? What time is it? 2:28 a.m. The storm was still coming down hard, but the sound of the radio instantly woke me up. Was someone trying to contact me? At this hour? The sound of the footsteps immediately sent chills up my spine. Someone outside? Am I hearing that, or is that just the rain? I must have waited about 30 minutes before finally gaining the courage to leave my bed. Was someone really out there? Hello? Tower 3 here. Hello? Lucas? Andrea? Anyone? Hello?